Welcome back, algebra students, to another video for your Unit 6 study guide. Alright, we're going to be looking at this problem that says convert each expression from factor form to standard form. Now, this question, when I gave out the study guide, was causing some confusion amongst some of you because you were saying, Mister, we're converting from factor form to standard form, but not all of them use FOIL. Well, you are correct. This is in factor form, but I can convert it to a version of standard form by just distributing. So if I just distribute the x to the x and the x to the 4, I should get x squared plus 4x. How did I get that? Well, x times x gives me x squared, and x times 4 gives me 4x. We are done with letter A. Let's go ahead and do C. Since C is next to it, we'll go ahead and do C, okay? Or you know what? I actually like the way that you guys were doing it on some of your guys' paper when I walked around and I saw. Some of you were doing FOIL, right? FOIL, but the way that you guys did it was like this. Y'all created a table. I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, oh my goodness, my kids are learning. That is so amazing. I'm the best teacher, right? Sorry, shameless plug. AKA teacher of the year right here. Rookie teacher of the year, because some of y'all be tripping if I say teacher of the year. But okay. Anyways, that's not the point. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead do C right here at the top, right? So this will be for C. We're gonna go ahead and do the first. First is this one. X times x. X times x gives me x squared. Perfect. Now the outside is actually x times 4. X times 4. That is 4x. Now let's do the inside. The inside would be x times x. X times x. That gives me x squared. And next up, the last terms. The last terms would be x times 4, which would be 4x, right? Sorry, let me keep doing it the same way. That way you're not confused. X times 4, which would give me 4x. Perfect. All right, so now I got to take these terms and add them together, right? If there is a negative, instead of adding, I'll subtract them, okay? So x squared. So technically, I'm going to end up with something that looks like this. X squared plus 4x plus x squared plus 4x. If I was to simplify that, you know what? Let me write it down here. That way I can write out the answers. X squared plus 4x plus x squared plus 4x. I can combine like terms. If I combine like terms, I can combine this one, and I can combine these two with this one. Okay? Well, that one with the other one. Okay? So that'll give me 2x squared plus 8x. Perfect. We are done with letter C. Now, one that was also giving you guys confusion was letter B. Letter B, you guys were like, Mister, what do I do? How can I use FOIL? I see a squared value at the top. Well, let me go ahead and simplify this. What is 5 squared? That means 5 times 5, right? So that's going to mean x plus 2 times x plus 2. And there we have our FOIL, okay? So this is going to be our FOIL for B. Well, let me make it a capital B so that way you're not confused. All right, so the first term's x times x. That gives me x squared. The outer terms are x times 2. That is 2x. Next up, the inside terms, which is 2 and x, that gives me 2x. The last terms, 2 and 2, that gives me 4. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and add them together. And by add them together, I mean I can combine these two. For the most part, I can always combine these two. It was just that first one, letter C, was a weird case. So my answer for B should be x squared plus 4x plus 4. Okay? That should be my answer. Ta-da! There we go. Now for letter D, actually, let me go ahead and make more space for myself. For letter D, it's the same thing as letter B, except that for letter D, we're doing a minus 4. So if I got, this is for D, by the way. If I got x squared plus 4x plus 4, now all I have to do is take this minus 4 and add it onto it, minus 4. The 4's will get canceled out, and I end up with x squared plus 4x. And these 4 are my answers, okay? We are done with this video. I will see you in the next one.